Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, based on the location. You're watching me. Oh no, I'm Abel albal funny comedy. In our country, Nigeria, we are in 12 o'clock, almost 1 now. But I don't know about you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Based on the location that you're watching me, I remain your boy, Abel albal funny comedy. Guys, I'm sorry yesterday. I was down, like I was very tired. I could not able to come live. So I'm sorry I could not able to meet up yesterday. Thank you for the grace. Thank you for this opportunity for me to express myself in this moment. And I thank to God Almighty for giving me the grace for me to meet you guys alive. Please don't forget, if you come to my live, subscribe, comment, and tell me you're watching me live. And also share my life. It's very important. Very, very important if you do that. Um there's something that sometimes if I sit down is disturbing in my mind is about I kept talking about this. It has become a topic that I always talk about this every day, repeatedly about the cherishment of life, the way God created us with the love, and we do not value the creation of God in our life. We lack for something, like a lot of things which you must, because of being enhanced in your life, for you to make achievement. And you forget that the God that created you program your time in life, like anything that you want to do and anything that you're doing or anything that you want to do before you start it, you need to like specify yourself. You need to like separate yourself and think of the advantage and disadvantage of that thing that you want to do. Do you know even sugar that we are taking, the sweetness of everything is sugar. Honey is still the same, but has an implication. If you're taking too much sugar, bro, you're going to have problem in your life. I'm saying this. Too much of sweetness is a bad thing. It causes a lot of challenges in life. What I'm trying to say is that in everything that you're going to do in this life, you need to think of the implication. Of the advantage and disadvantage so that you know before you start it. That's why you see, sometimes if you're trying to do something, at the end of the day, you see failure, you fail over it, and you'll be very disgraceful in your life. Where I'm going to is that you may find it difficult by what I'm trying to say. Like, what is this guy is saying? What is he trying to say? Everyone in life don't wants to be a failure. Everyone wants is enhanced of making easier life to yourself. That's why you see some people are carry arms in their hand for them to make an easier life for themselves. But you forget that being enhanced of your life can make you to tarnish someone's future. Being enhanced in your life, it will make you to tarnish someone's future. That's why I'm trying. That's where I'm going. Being enhanced in your life, it will make you to tarnish someone's future. If you don't know, God loved a man and He created a man by His own nature, and God programmed the world so that everything has its own time. And if God does not give you, you have no power by yourself because you are from Him. You are a son, He is your father. And there is not everything that son has except the guarantee of the father. And you that come, excuse me, from your creator, you cannot have except your creator allowed you to get. So you need to know that if God does not guarantee you by having something, and you're pushing yourself until you have it, definitely you'll be a destroyer tomorrow. I'm telling you this, whether you like it or not, definitely something that you do not expect will happen in your life, and definitely you're gonna regret about that, or what you do that is very wrong. Life today is a position that God has been giving you. That is where you're occupying, and you will never rule and pass that position except you want to destroy another position or another person's foundation. Once you do beyond what is not in your position, definitely you're destroying another foundation. Let me tell you, if God make you, you will be in the gap line of this. Are you seeing my hands? You will never escape that. You will always be in the midst and the middle of this gap line. If God make you, you will be like this. Do you see how I reduce the space of the hand that I was opening? You will be in that way. If God make you, you will be like this. You will remain in that way. Nothing will change it because it is the wish of your creator. If God make you, you will be like this. You will always be like that. Nothing will change it because you are always like that. But we humans that will live on earth with the wicked heart of us, we are not remembering that. What always we think for us to satisfy ourselves in the moment that we want to satisfy without seeing the happiness of others people outside there. That is what is destroying our foundations today. You're creating a road and then you're destroying the road to others people. See, for us to remain in peace today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, forever, is for us to maintain the status quo of our life, to respect ourselves in one way to another, for us to keep ourselves with that true love genuinely from the right from the generation, right from the creation of the world. We are going to have the lightish living. We are going to have a genuine living and good living for ourselves. But as long as we humans we do not respect ourselves, nobody absolutely is not going to respect us because we have lost the conscious of that love. That's why you see the generation of today, we are in danger. That's why you see the living of us today, we are in danger. A lot of things are happening that we cannot settle it, except God has intervened over it. And today, we lack for believing that God exists. As long as you do things happen to your life, as long as you work things happen, he sees that it's your own power or it's your own command, it's your own idea and skills of knowledge or wisdom that you have that make you forget that there's someone that's beyond you that assists you for you to make achievement in your life. That's why you see sometimes it's very easy for us to take ourselves life. But remember, everything that has starting has the end. And everything that has beginning has the end. And every capital that started with A has a Z. I'm telling you, really sure. Before you start doing something, you need to know the disadvantage and the advantage of that thing. So that you at the end of the day, you will not regret the actions that you have taken right from the beginning. It's not going to be effective to you, but rather to be positive for good. You need to be grateful. You need to be thanking God for the position that he has fixed you so that you will not be tampering to others people's properties. That is what is causing us a lot of challenges today and causing us a lot of problems today. When you see that you're not grateful for what God is giving to you, and definitely it's gonna be a problem to your life. But when you're grateful and you're giving thanks to him that give you a strength, giving a time and the grace that you're still breathing, definitely it will be very easy for you to make things out of your life. It will be very easy. It will be very, very easy. It will be very easy when you respect someone's life, then the person will respect you. If you will respect yourself, it will be very easy to live an easier life. Yes, we have a lot of things to do. If we can able to, if we want the better Nigeria, the better countries, the better communities, the better societies and homes, we have a long way to go. Yes. If you have the lectures of charity that began at home, then other people does not have. You need to know that there's a long way to go. Not even let me not even not put it in that way. A lot of challenges that we're facing today is not only from one person, but you see out of 100% of people, you will see like almost 50%. Half of the societies are facing different challenges. So how can we face them? How can we cherish ourselves? How can we love ourselves genuinely? That is the problem. Sometimes we need to think about that so that we will never have, so that we cannot miss of one or two things, so that we cannot have a lot of challenges in our life. Life is all about understanding. Life is all about true love. Life is all about cherishment. What are your own benefits when you're destroying another person's foundation? What did you achieve? That is the first thing that you need to do. That is the first thing that you need to think. Thank you so much in this moment. Thank you so much. I'm very, very sad these days that it makes me I'm feeling weak when I'm seeing my own people are going, that I cannot able to see them their life. They are passing away from the land of forever until we meet somewhere, happens to be heaven, when God has promised every true heart of him, child of him, will see. But the question there is that, okay, let me ask you this question for you that you watch me, for you that you're watching me, if you're watching me like, if it happens to be today, the world has been over, will you find yourself among of the survivor? This heaven that God is talking about, will you find yourself over there? It's not about what you have on air today. It's not all about what you have on air today. It's not all about the wealth, the money, the cars, the houses that you have. If God happens to be, if God, it today happens to be a judgment day, will you find yourself about the people that will go to heaven? I'm not the pastor, but what we're doing today is too much. Remember, it will be a story to you. You're gonna find yourself in another place that you be a poor man or you be a rich man. Two things gonna involve. Ask yourself, please. Ask yourself before it will be too late. I've said this. One day, your clothes gonna take off. One day, your clothes gonna take off. You take off your clothes. You take off your clothes. You came without clothes, and your clothes will take off. If they will put you on that 6 feet with cloth, termite is going to remove it for you. Remember, you came without nothing, you're going without nothing. Our suffering today is just for us to satisfy ourselves. So we are living in the world of vanity, and we are going without nothing except the relationship with your people. That's what will be accountant in you. Thank you so much. Be wise, be peaceful in society, be loving in society, and let people say a good things of you in society. It will be a record of you forever. Thank you so much. Good night, guys.